laugh, she'll make you scream. On Kids Place Live, she is the queen. Mindy only has one simple rule. It's gotta be fun, gotta be fun, it's gotta be fun, gotta be fun, it's gotta be fun, 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 fun. Mindy's the one, 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 one. Mindy does her own, it's absolutely fun, oh yeah! Blink diddly doo da, here's Mindy. Wow.
Good morning, it's the Absolutely Mindy Show on Kids Place Live, and we have a special guest joining us today. Hanging out with us for the morning is our good friend, Scrambled Megs, who started off as an intern on this little dog and pony show, but now she is the producer for Live from the Monkey House. But today, joining us from, are you in your bedroom? Where are you right now?
Oh yeah, I'm in my bedroom.
You're in your bedroom. Are you in a blanket fort in your bedroom?
I'm in a half blanket fort in my bedroom.
Okay, all right, just like a little tent situation. Scrambled Megs, I'm going to ask you a few questions about yourself so that we can get to know you a little bit better. So, when you were the age of our listeners, say when you were 8, 9 years old, what do you remember wanting to be when you grew up?
Ooh, I actually had two very different career paths. One of them, I wanted to be a veterinarian, and I was always like with my dog, carrying my dog around, like meeting other animals. You know, I love to play outside, and I'd pick up a worm or whatever. And then the other job was very serious to me, and that was a princess.
Oh.
Yeah, but not just like a princess, you know, like in the castle. Like, I really wanted to work. I wanted to work with the royal family and, you know, have my charity of choice and work my way up the ranks to become queen.
Let me ask you a question. I want an honest answer. Did you cry tears of sadness when Prince Harry married Meghan Markle? Was there a little part of you that was thinking, oh, it could have been me?
Well, I definitely did think that if he was going to marry someone named Meghan, it would be me. So I don't know if I was crying tears of sadness per se, but just loss.
Okay, got it. All right. Here's another question for you. Tell me something ridiculous that you got in trouble for when you were the age of our listeners. Do you remember ever getting in big trubs for something? You did something that you weren't supposed to do, and you knew it at the time, but you just couldn't help yourself, and you did it anyway.
I actually had a sleepover with a friend from elementary school, and we stayed up obviously way later than we were supposed to because it was a sleepover. Well, my parents just had one rule that, like, after 10 o'clock, like, no TV, like, you can do whatever you want at a sleepover, but just, like, cut the screen time.
Okay.
And I knew that at 12 o'clock on Nickelodeon, they would play The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So I convinced my friend, I'm like, if we just go downstairs and we turn the TV on really quietly and we, like, click the volume down before the TV even comes on, then we can watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and we won't get in trouble. And then I turned on the TV, and my dad, I think, was watching sports earlier, and it was, like, blasting. And so I turned on this TV, and it was like, so this is the story all about how. And I was so embarrassed, I couldn't figure out how to turn off the TV. And then my mom came downstairs, and she wasn't mad, but she was disappointed. So then I felt really bad.
Oh, that's worse than mad.
Plus, you're in trouble in front of a friend that was sleeping over at your house, which is always the worst.
I had a lot to think about the next day.
Speaking of friends, tell me about one of your happiest moments you had with a friend when you were a kid.
Let's see. Wow, well, actually, there's a really crazy story about me and my friends around, like, 10 or 11. Was right after the Saints won the Super Bowl. And so obviously I'm from New Orleans, so my parents are like really big Saints fans, and we were super excited. But the season after that, the football season, they have like a really big guest come and do like an opening show. And that year, the guest was Taylor Swift. and my dad surprised me with tickets during the middle of the school day to go to the show, and it was tickets for me and 5 friends. And my mom came and grabbed us all from PE. She had been emailing with the other moms, and she was like, hey guys, I'm going to take you out of school early. And we're like, what's going on? And then we got in the car, and my mom was like, we're going to see Taylor Swift. And we screamed. We were so excited, and we all had, my mom had like a Jeep kind of like SUV, so we were like all like slammed in, like going down to the French Quarter, getting so excited to go see her, and then we saw her, and then we ended up on TV that night.
What? Oh, with all of your friends, and you thought that you would just be doing homework that night.
Yes.
Wow, what fun parents you have.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Aw, all right, so some fun facts with Scrambled Megs. Tori, we need to do this with you sometime. Ask you these same questions.
I know. Well, I want to ask Megan one question to end this segment.
Sure.
And then we can move on and do something else. Megan, I'm going to give you song request power. What song would you like us to play next?
Oh my gosh, I really want to hear Cakenstein. Like a stripper yellow cold.
Cakenstein.
I love that song.
Cakey babies! Ever since Cakenstein, we don't make any muffins or cupcakes without calling them Cakey babies.
Aww.
Here we go, some Cakenstein from the one and only Gustafer Yellow Gold. We'll be right back. It's the Absolutely Mindy Show on Kids Place Live.